welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As promised, I have with me amazing people in studio. We want to get to know them just a little bit, to get to know what they do really well, because that they do. I was watching part of their music yesterday, and I definitely had myself a good time. So I bring to you, ladies and gentlemen, like you have seen, I am not alone in studio. I want you guys to say hello. Do we say gentlemen or ladies first? We say ladies first, right?
It's
so yes, please
ladies.
say hello, tell us your name and what you do.
All right, hello, my name is Labdi Omes. I'm a singer-songwriter and performer and one half of the duo Unganisha.
Yes, one half of the duo. That means that there is another half. Please say hello.
Hi, my name is Bernd. I'm the other half of Unganisha. I'm an electronic music producer from Norway.
Yes, amazing electronic music producer. Let's start from there. How is that different from normal, typical producer?
Well, it means that you mostly work with within the computer, so you produce electronically. It's not to say that we don't use like normal instruments and record normally, but
Yes.
that's usually how it's starting, and that is your composition tool. So the composition and production are sort of the same.
Exactly. Oh, so all of that is done electronically. Wow, I love that. That seems like the music of tomorrow, you know, the advancement of music. Labdi, when did you start singing?
I mean, I started late in life, and there's a lot of people who started
early
singing.
in life. You know,
so
the
early,
answer I'm used to is that. Very early.
You know, guys were like, oh, I started at 3. No, I started really late after high school. I took some classes. I went to Sauti Academy, and I learned how to take care of the voice and, you know, a bit of vocal training. Yeah. And then I actually came to KU. I was a KU student.
Yeah. Oh, nice. All right.
I was in the fine art department, and then I came across the Orutu, which is a single stringed fiddle from Western Kenya. And I've never looked back since.
Yes. Yeah. So professionally, when did you have your debut song out?
I mean, I've done a lot of collaborations. So I think the first song I did was the first song I released should be around 2014, 2015.
Yes.
Yeah, it was just like a SoundCloud link type of thing. Yeah. So it wasn't very official, but it was official enough for me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now we are 2014 to now we're about 9 years later.
Yes.
Wow. In a sentence, how have the last 9 years been in the music industry?
It's been quite a journey for me, to say the least. We're still growing. I'm still changing my goals, having new goals every time. So it's a beautiful journey, and I'm really glad that I have this as my personal career journey.
Yes.
Yes.
Just before I ask how you met Banta, I want to know, what genre is your music?
I traditionally am a traditional musician because I play Orutu and I sing in Luo mostly. Sometimes I mix with a bit of Swahili, so I am the basis of Labdi's traditional music.
Exactly.
But I collaborate a lot in different genres. I do house music, electronic music, pop, anything really. I think when you have a traditional music base, you can always just, you know, expand.
Versatile.
Yeah, it's a bit versatile. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, I love that. Then take me through, how did you meet Bant?
That's normally Band's story to tell, actually.
Okay, so Bant, tell us, how did you meet Labdi?
Well, so I'd already been coming to Kenya for a few years, but mostly going to Mombasa. So first time I came to Nairobi, I was really interested in getting into the music business, or not business, but just see the music community more, rather, and see what is happening in Kenya, what is the music scene, what's the underground scene, and then we just connected through a mutual friend. I think I saw her commenting on your concert poster on Facebook or something random as that. It's like, oh, you know, musician in Nairobi, please connect us. So we met at the Alchemist, and we sat down, had the coffee, just chatted for like a few hours, and then okay, maybe we should try a collaboration. I hadn't started producing really at that point, so it was kind of very left field, random, by chance kind of thing, and then they started growing.
Yes. So what about her music caught your eye? Because I believe you've listened to many artists, many other types of music. So what about her music made you think, okay, well, this could be something good?
I mean, again, we didn't have a plan. It was more like she seemed like a cool person. That was that was the main reason. And then, of course, her voice was very, particular in a very good way. It's very recognizable, and it's like, this is very different. So I was intrigued by that.
Okay. So then you went into the conversation of we could be a duo. So you started electronically producing her music. How has that journey been?
It's actually not. He's not been producing my music. We've been creating the music together.
Oh yeah, he told me that before we started the show. You produced the music together.
Yes.
So how has that experience been of you two producing? Yes. Labdi's music.
It's not Labdi's music.
It's our music.
It's Unganisha music.
All right, Unganisha music.
Yeah. Yes. So I mean, it started by, I think the first was like you sent some voice notes on WhatsApp, and then I took that into my software and started making some stuff, sending it back. So it's like it's very collaborative. So it's always been important for us to say that this is like a collaboration. It's not me being the DJ or producer.
Yes.
So even on this latest album, we've both been producing. So we're like trying to like always find new ways of both sort of collaborating or like bringing new stuff into the collaboration.
Exactly. So then tell me about Unganisha. Why the name Unganisha?
It was actually his idea.
Yeah, wow. I like that.
It was interesting. I mean, I have very little say on names of anything. But it's I mean, you know, the meaning Unganisha is to bring two things together, right? And that really suffices for our project, right? It's bringing two different people with different cultures, different, you know, from different continents together. Yes. And that's how the name came to be. And it's also easy to remember.
Yes. Very, very easy, especially here. Like it's unique enough. It's, you know, you just want to, okay, what did they Unganisha? You know, you're curious about, the two things that were put together. So then, since you started working together, roughly how many songs do you guys have out?
It's maybe 10.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Quite a number.
10 before this latest album or after?
Before
the
album is not yet out. It's going to be out in November.
Yeah,
exactly.
In November 3rd. Yeah.
So about 10. Yeah. Those are many songs. How have you liked people's reception of your music as the duo Unganisha?
It's been really good, and I think especially our live performances, it's when our music really comes alive, because it's, you know, it's some of it's a bit experimental and maybe a bit weird, but it's also very like danceable, enjoyable, happy. So people really enjoy our live shows.
Your live shows. We are going to talk about that and talk about where you guys perform live, because like you've said, your performance is very elaborative. You have a lot that is going on. Yeah. But regardless, I'm very curious to hear Labdi's voice. There's no like an a cappella, one line, two lines. you just want us to come to the live.
You know, the thing is, like, and we spoke about this. We'll definitely come back and do a live show. I think it will just be doing it
a proper
an injustice,
live show.
Just doing an a cappella thing.
All right,
you know?
Then we are expecting you back to come just here and, you know, to have some quality live music. So I do get where you're coming from. Yeah. So then let's get into the album, this latest album. How many songs are in? What is the name of the album?
It's called Mbili.
It's called Mbili. Yeah. I feel like that is also Banti's idea, Bant's idea.
It is very, very much Bant.
So please, why is this called Mbili?
Well, I'm going to use the word that Labdi started to hate. No, I'm joking. We talked about this. There's a lot of duality in our music and in our cultures also. And I think like the core of the album speaks to this. Like we're trying to like search for maybe a deeper note or be a bit more serious in a way. But at the same time have a good time and dance and party. So it's this kind of like it's danceable and upbeat and melancholic at the same time. That you find a lot in Norwegian music actually as well. So it's this kind of like dance while you're crying kind of vibe.
Yeah, it's a combo. It's quite the combination right there. So how many songs are in this new album?
There are about 10.
11.
Ooh, ooh, that's quite the treat. You know, most albums are 5, 6, at most 7 songs.
True.
So, then this is something to, you know, it's an album you can binge on.
Yes.
So you can just take some time and just put all of the songs on replay and enjoy. How long did it take to put this album together?
We did the album in record time. We did it. It was too short. Like we recorded it in 2 weeks. Yeah. We produced it in like 2 weeks also, so about 2 months, I would say. But now the process, now he has most of the work. Yeah. Because he has to mix the music before it gets mastered. So that's a much longer process, but we really pushed ourselves, and we're just glad that we got to this to this point.
Exactly.
We started from scratch in April. Actually, like mid-April. That's when the whole process started, and now it's
and now it's done. Like it's just waiting for just waiting to be released to the people. That is record time. That is definitely record time. So Labdi, did you write all of these songs?
Yes.
Yeah.
And also no, because I mean, the thing is that because we had such intense periods of time, like there's only so much writing you can do. There's only so, otherwise all the songs would be about love, all of them. So we co-wrote them. So we had a session where we sit down, we talk about the song and what inspires the song, and then I write the lyrics, or he writes something and then I translate and finish the writing.
So wait, what themes are covered within the songs? Like you have said, there's love. Of course there is love. We expect there to be a bit of love. But what other themes are there? Do the songs talk about?
There's the song that just came out now on Friday ago is speaking about old friendship and how life is changing and moving on and sort of like trying to look forward without being stuck in this kind of nostalgic resentment or whatever, but still, appreciate your old friendships. There's 2 songs about kidnapping. One in outer space and one in
one by some
all right.
It really moves around, but there's a lot of loss also. There's a lot of discussion, losing friends, losing relationships, people growing, life changing, because I think we both are in that period of our lives where everything is changing. You meet your nieces and nephews, are like, I carried you when you're a child. Those are the things we're saying now, So it's about different things. It's also fun and melancholic, so.
Like he said, you're dancing while you're crying.
Yes.
Okay, so this is going to be a whole emotional roller coaster. The album. So when are we expecting it to be out?
November
officially?
3rd.
November 3rd. Is there going to be like some live performance or a live, about a live release, a live launch of the album?
Yes, we're actually launching the album during Oslo World Festival in Norway. So we're really excited for that. And then hopefully we can also do a launch in Nairobi in December.
December.
To be confirmed.
Yes, all right. So we are going to ask for social media handles so that we are able to follow the duo and see if there's going to be a concert here in Nairobi or a launch here in Nairobi. How do you like the fans at Norway, Labdi? Let me ask you that.
They're fun. They're so much fun. I mean, we have a group of people who always come to our events because they know we're going to jump and have a good time and sing along and that type of thing. So it's really fun to be able to connect with people on another continent altogether.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Bant, how do you like the fans here?
Oh, it's amazing. It's good vibes. The last show we had at the Mist in Westlands, there was like 10-15 people singing along to our lyrics in Luo.
Yes.
That was really heartwarming and
exactly. Have you learned any Luo?
Just like with the lyrics for those songs, because I have to mix them, I have to hear her words over and over and over,
over again.
So I know them by heart without knowing what they mean.
What they mean exactly. Okay. That is quite the dynamic, because you listen and listen over and over and over again, and you can now them word for word. No idea whatever they mean, but you have them at heart. I like that. I like that dynamic. I think it's part of why also Unganisha is unique. In its own way, it's unique like that. So the first song came out on Friday, the first song of the album.
Yes.
When are we expecting the subsequent other 10 songs?
So they're all dropping on November 3rd.
Yes. All of them. So there is none that is going to drop earlier. From now, it's all the way to the launch, to the official launch of the...
We are starving the audience until the full meal comes.
Until the full meal. The full 10 course.
Yes.
Until the full 10 course meal.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds amazing. So November 3rd, we have the date. This is going down in Norway, of course. And then December might. Labdi has said we might. But I'm hoping that might will turn into an actual, we will.
Yes.
Because we are waiting and we are excited for it. Future plans from after the album. What else are you guys working on?
I mean,
for people who can put an album in record time, there is definitely a lot that can be cooking right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing about releasing an album is very exhausting.
Yes.
So I don't think we're going to be producing much music. I mean, as much as we're always producing music, I think I personally, we need a bit of a break. I agree.
Yeah.
For just like a month or two.
Yeah.
But hopefully we can get to touring. That's what we really want to do. We want to perform live shows and just do as many shows as possible.
Yes.
Just concentrate on that. Yeah, because we really enjoy the live performance scene.
Exactly. Are there places here that you perform live that people can come, and enjoy your music?
So we have, we performed at the Mist in Westlands. That's the last place we did. We also performed at Move Cafe, The Alchemist, Goethe Institute once. So we've been around a bit. We also performed at Benita Baobabs for the New Year's edition.
Yes.
But we've just been so swamped up with the album process, and we do almost everything ourselves. So once we're in the creative mode, we have to just focus on the creatives.
Yes.
And now that the album is done, it's when it's time to start looking at, okay, so where can we do concerts and start working on touring for next year and stuff like that.
Wow, okay. You mentioned something about working on a lot of the work yourselves. So is there any other person that is involved in Unganisha? Do you guys have marketing or any other people that are involved in putting your work out there?
Yeah, we have a bit. We're growing a team slowly. I mean, there's a people, as you know, who helps us with the PR.
Yes.
We have camera guy. We have people who we work with to help with some things, but a lot of the admin work is ourselves.
Yes.
Yeah,
that means you do a lot of the work, and you need a break. You might need that 1 month that Alabdi is talking about. I want you to sell your album to the people at home, because the people that are watching, many people that are watching. Remind them of the release, and of course, just let them know that what you're bringing to the table is definitely worth their time.
Yeah, so Mbili is going to be out November 3rd. You'll find it on all streaming platforms. You'll find it on our Bandcamp if you want to support us there.
Yes.
And just follow us on unganisha.music. That's our handle on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. We don't have Snapchat.
Yeah, and even before the album, you have enough time to go and listen to Kucheza, which is our latest EP that we released last year.
In February last year.
So we have quite the treat out there. Listen to it, give us some comments, give us a shout out. Don't forget Unganisha Music.
Yeah, and check out, we also have several music videos on our YouTube channel that we produced either alone or together with amazing local creatives here in Kenya. So go check them out as well.
Yes. Also, I loved you mentioned when you were starting that you guys have done several collaborations with other people. Which artists have you done collaborations with?
I mean, for Unganisha, we've done with a lot of instrumentalists. For example, Sidiki Kamara in Norway and Marte.
Yes.
Then in Nairobi, we've done a couple of songs with Kasiva Mutua, which is fantastic.
Yeah. Yes, wow, that is amazing. So you can also go to Kasiva's music. You will see an interaction there of just music being created together, doing beautiful performances together. Wow, thank you so much, Unganisha Duo. Thank you for being here. It's been an honor. It's been a pleasure. Bant has said unganisha.music. That is their social media handle. So go there, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Just go and listen to their music, because they are creating amazing work. Keep it here. They have promised to come back here for a live session that is actually worth, so we will sit here, listen to live music. So we are waiting for you guys. 100%. And probably, we are going to now get performances from this new album then, when you guys come back here. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming here and bringing us amazing music. It's definitely an honor and a pleasure.
Thank you so much for having us.
You're most welcome. Think, ladies and gentlemen, that's where we are putting a full stop to our second launch at 7 minutes past 9 a.m. When I come back, I'm going to be getting into a bit of feedback. And of course, in the course of the show, listen to some Unganisha music.